Hey folks, welcome back to Bama Performance and Vintage Chainsaws. Sorry, I'm getting a little tired now. I've been doing some stuff around the house tonight and just got a chance to get out here in the shop. So, give a little update on the channel. I'm getting married in a couple weeks, May 18th. So not going to have a whole lot of time to be running during the daylight. I will be making a couple of videos at night when I get a chance, like typical Tuesday, Thursday. But won't have a whole lot of opportunities to do some running, cutting videos as of yet. I'm trying to get some saws ready to go. That way we can make some videos. Have not been able to locate a piston for the Pulling 4000, but I think I found some rings that'll work. The Little Red Barn rings for a Pulling 4000 are too small. They'll fit a 3700 or a 3400, I forget which, but they do not fit the 4000. They're way too small. I think I found a set of thin rings that'll work for it. Might have to file them down a little bit, but they will work. So I got those on order. I'm trying to find my piston kit for the Husqvarna 50, and I can't find it anywhere. I don't know where in the world it's gone off to. So that project's put on hold. I may end up ordering another piston and cylinder for it, and whenever I do come across it, I'll just put it in a safe spot. Upcoming builds, just got one that's really cool. Y'all see it coming up. It's another big old muscle saw. It's a historically blue and then turned red brand. So if you know what that is, y'all have a pretty good idea. Or if you looked at my community post, you know exactly what it is. If you know this brand. What else? So we got the Pulling 55. Gonna be turning into that 8800 up here soon. I think I got most of my max fixed. Finally about to send one off to get dynoed. I've been just busy at work and wedding planning, so I just ain't had time. Then got the Super Pro 105 finally going right. 125 is doing great. What else? And just been running some here and there. I got that, I don't know if I've shown you the Dolmar 7900. We put new seals in. It's still having some carb issues. Just going to change the carb out on that. Trying to think what else we got. Honestly, I think that's about it. All the rest are doing pretty well, but what we gonna get into tonight is I'm finally gonna get in on this build. This one's been around the shop for a long time, and it is crusty and nasty. This is a Solo, yes, a Solo, German Solo, 667. That's what it originally is. I've had it torn down for quite some time. Last I did was I cleaned it up, washed it up, let it sit. That's been about it. Took off the top cover and all that stuff, all that jazz. I've got it in a pile over here, but I've not done anything since then. So tonight we're gonna get into it. No, it has plenty of compression. Actually broke the starter assembly on it. It took months and months of looking to find another. So I want to tear this thing down, make sure the bearings are good in it. They feel pretty good. Just want to double check. Yeah, this thing's got good compression. Pull the cylinder off. I don't know if I ever checked squish on it. We'll do that here in a second. Know we got spark. Going to tear the cylinder off of it, look at the piston and everything. And then, remember, is that a boot? No, it looks like a block. So that's good. That'll be easy. So we're just gonna finish tearing this old boy down. I'd like to get it going. Probably do some with a handlebar. That's pretty pitiful. It's seen a lot of hours, lot of hours. So that's what we're gonna do. So I guess first up, let's check on squish on it, see if we can delete on that base gasket. Alright. There's my solder. Looks like I cut off the last piece. That should be enough. Grab some. Put over a flywheel. That wasn't much. That wasn't much at all. Let's do it toward the back. That might give us a better example. So let's curl it on around. Stick it in here. Turn it. She'll go where we need her to. Right there. Somehow I don't think it's got a... Oh, yeah, it ain't tight. That ain't tight at all. So it ain't a squish issue. I think we can easily delete on that sucker. Zero this guy. The thing's about shot. Putting another battery in it. And it picked up a little bit, but oh wow. That's some huge squish. For a semi-modern saw, 42 thou. So hell, we'll probably be able to delete on the gasket and set it right at 20. So let's get into her. Let's see where all my goodies are at. We got stuff strawed out all over the place. Let's go ahead and take this guy off. Alright, so that pulls a whole stud out of there. Got my box over here in my chair. Don't use the chair much. Mainly just stand up nowadays. Make sure we don't lose that washer. Don't want to lose that washer. Still aggravated. Can't find the piston cylinder for that 50. I think it just fell out the truck. Let's see. Oh, we got a little guy down there we gotta pull off, and it is a Allen key. We also gotta pull off our fuel line. Come on, there you go. Set up kind of similar to like a 266, 268, 61, all that fun jazz. They're all kind of set up similar. I think this thing's from the 80s, if I remember right. I'm gonna put this bolt back down in there just to be positive we don't lose her. Actually, leave that on the box. Alright, what they got going on here? Throttle linkage. Looks like they lost it or something. I'll just flip it up out of our way for now. Alright, looks like there's a bolt there, a bolt there. I think we can take that off after. Yeah, it's just an intake block, which is good. Alright. Let's see, what are y'all? Y'all are like a T27, I think. Let's see here. Nope. Sorry, these Pittsburghs aren't marked. So you kind of just have to come around to find exactly what you're looking for. should be better about finding a T27, but I'm not. This one down here on the end. There we go. Two short ones on that side. Or I want to do this. I don't think I can get to that one. Maybe. Pretty good AV system, it looks like. Pretty good handle mounting system. Don't see nothing wrong with that. See if we can get that other screw out of there. There we go. Set that in my solo pile. This is the only solo I got. It's a huge oil pump. Yeah, solo 667. Something like 67 cc. Bet that's a 19, and it is. So we'll throw our spark plater back in there. There we go. Go ahead and pull off that clutch. Go. I'll grab my impact. Down over here. For my adapter. Oh, it's right here. No. Well, we can get it with this. See, we got some juice. Got 3 bars, so let's see what she'll do. Stuck on there pretty good. Grab something to hold the flywheel. At least try to hold it best we can. Let's see, we'll do it that way. Girl does not want to go. There she goes. Had to get her a minute to rattle loose. I bet she is hot. Going pretty good though. Alright, let's see. Got a washer. You come off. You're gonna be difficult. A little difficult. Not too bad. So set those all down in there together. Don't lose our sprocket. So we got, does that come out of the oil pump? Looks like it should. So I have to clean up this crank. Yeah. Got to come out of there somehow. I think it's just got a ridge. These pliers. There we go. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. See, got a washer going over that. we can work that guy out. Sometimes they can be a little difficult, so I use my picks for. Come on. Just gotta work it back and forth. Where's my other little pick? It's a little bit shorter. Kind of work it on around, and it'll come out if you don't knock it back down in there. There we go. Heck, I may even port this sucker. You can occasionally find these cylinders. They're a little bit easier to find than some of the others. That washer is something tight now. Does not like to come off there easy, especially if there's stuff hooked up around it, so we can get that other other pick behind it. So guide her out. There we go. There we go. Just like a typical seal. That's nice to know. Alright, now we can finish pulling this sucker off. Let's grab this back out. Come on. There we go. What else? That guy. Huh, how do you get him out? Oh, that's kind of simple and cool. You can just buy a replacement end for that. It's just a plug-in deal. That's nice. I don't know if it's meant to be like that, but it's pretty nifty. That one is. We'll stick that side back down in there and we'll pull this little cover off. Looks like that's a quarter, and that guy's right there. Oh no, it's not. Alright, what little bugger are you? Oh, my luck ain't gonna have it up here. Yeah, most of everything I got is standard. Smaller than 8mm, so that's gonna be what, 7 or 6? Yeah, I don't think I have something that small up here. Let me check one more place. Ah, 9/32 will work. Came out of there. And that one just snapped off. Alright, we'll have to figure out some way to get that off. Just a heat shield. This thing's got a lot of corrosion on it. I ain't figured out exactly why. It's got a whole lot of corrosion off in it. Oh yeah, that thing's flood. I'll have to drill that out and re-tap it. Alright. Let's see here. Guess we'll pull off the old muffler next. And it is Allen. Now, I've pulled it off once before. to check on the piston, and it was clear. Muffler just looks rough. We can knock that rust off of it. I think the inside actually looks fantastic, so I may not worry about the outside. So I ain't figured out why there's that orange RTV on there. Let's see, I remember. Yeah, just peeled up. I don't like that. Yeah, the inside's actually not bad. I don't know why they put RTV all the way around it, other than just trying to get it seal up. But she's pretty good. A little bit of rust in here. And clean it up. Alright. Let's peel up. It's got 2 locking tabs on a muffler here. I have to pound them up. Where have I thrown me hammer? Hammer time. There we go. There we go. Pull that guy out. That should be good. Now, the question is what size? Somewhere around a 3/8. I think 10 mil is going to be too big. It is. Say that's 11. Yeah, that's too big. I'll say that's on 11 too. 7/16. Let's see. May work. It's been so long since I've pulled this muffler off, I can't quite remember. Oh, too big. Make sure it's not dirty. Yeah. Hose is too big. Maybe I don't have one up here to fit it. Oh no, it is 10 millimeter. Alright, where'd that other 10 go? Or maybe I don't have a 10 and a, and a quarter. That'd be a first. Alright. Individual locks, that's different. The locks come off. It's actually got a washer underneath. So that's different. That one. Get this lock come out of there. Yeah, goes lock, then a washer behind the lock. Interesting. It's a little, oh, it's a metal washer. Yeah, this one should still look good in it. Yeah, it's got a little bit of scoring, but not too bad. Might throw some new set of rings in it. Like I said, try to clean it off a little bit. Got some junk off in here still. Better than it was. It was pretty darn nasty. Really darn nasty. It's a whole lot better than it were. One thing about all this oil and whatnot, it'll help protect your cylinder. right, I think we're good to hit her on our cylinder, and it's a big hex. I think bigger even than this. It is. So, maybe a 5mm. Yep. That one was easy. That one's easy. Who knows why this thing was finally parked? I bought it as a part saw. Come on. There we go. There's that one. What's going on with this guy up here? What's going on with this guy up here? There it goes. That one's pretty. These were all kind of just barely hand tight. So I wonder if base gasket blew out in it. And these things are honestly not that easy to get parts for. So we'll probably have to see if I can get a base gasket for it, but I'm doubting it. Probably just gonna delete it. As long as we can delete it without screwing with our squish. That's what I'd rather do. Don't know, Solo is a German saw, just like a Domar or a Steel. I think they went out in the mid 2000s. They finally got gobbled up by Alco, I think. Alco saws, Alco Power Equipment, something like that. And they essentially shut the line down. You can still find some parts here and there. I've gone as far as talking to Alco over in Germany, actually. There we go. Alright, let's see. Oh wow. What an interesting design. Oh, it seems like the rest of those don't want to come out yet. Sure they will. A little more crud pop down in here. Big beefy I-beam rod. Definitely will have to get rid of our gasket. Big beefy bolt for a head bolt. Let's see. So we can get you to come out. There you go. I fell down here. I got it though. There we go. There's another one. This guy, you don't really want to come out of there. Cylinder looks surprisingly well, actually. Got one little carbon spot right there. We'll have to clean out. That won't be no issue, but very clean actually. But look at the transfer design on this. Wow. There could be some easy improvements in here. Especially pull these caps off, because they're external. Got external caps, as you can see. But look at those transfers. I don't know if y'all can really see that. Look at them things. Quite large, actually. Now the uppers, they're quite small, but they angle back at the intake side extremely well. I bet this is a good running son of a gun. Let's work on trying to get those other two out real quick before we lose focus. Get focus on something else. Man, I don't know where. I keep picking up that straw and whatnot. Come on. That sucker just does not want to come out of there. See, we can pop it back the other way, and she slides right out. Now, the question is, can we get her washer out? There we go. That other one, I can get it as well. But it's got case is similar to almost like a Dolmar with how its case cutout is. There we go. That one came right out. Whew. Man, allergies. They hit on you sometimes. Real bad. But let me show you this. So, see how it's got flared out case? Nice transition up into here. I bet transitions very well to our cylinder, and it does. And that is a nice design. Really, that's a super nice design. Nice ramps on our transfers. I don't know what really you could do with this sucker. We could time it and see what it's at, but man, it's a nice saw. I mean, really, that's a well-made saw. It's a shame. It's a real shame. Seriously. Got a windowed piston in it. It's got a little transfer over here. Not much there. Let's see what she actually rolls around like. Got good magnetism. If anything, actually may be hitting a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Bearings feel nice and tight on it. Don't feel any up and down. Same with the piston. Oh, we're good on that aspect. Do we time it? Just see where it's at? Since this is a uncommon saw. I mean, it's a nice design saw. Easy to come apart. I love the cylinder design, honestly. Really nice. I mean, honestly, it's some of the same stuff we do with like a 372. Where we cut the skirts out of it. It's already got the skirts cut. And you see how far the skirt's cut. Huh. I bet this thing runs terrific. Truly. Looks like a nicely made intake block deal. Got one lip right there. We could clean up. That's no issue. Yeah, we could actually clean that up as well. It's probably what we'll do. Is just clean up this a little bit. Clean the carbon out of the exhaust. Exhaust could go a touch wider, but not much. I wouldn't widen the intake none. If anything, I'd open the transfers up. Actually, no. Probably wouldn't, honestly. God, that's a nice design. Really. Super nice. I like that. See if we can clean this guy up and we'll Sit her back down. Don't want to take too much off of it. Anything, I may just take some Scotch-Brite to get this off. It comes off pretty easy. Let me see. What do I want to do? Got my other razor blade up here somewhere. Probably up underneath the saw now. That's what I said the last time. About right smack in the middle of the table. It's somewhere up here. No, because I had it. There it is. I lose razor blades a lot. Yeah, it's working a little bit better. Just a little bit. So I'll take some time, clean this up, and I'll bring you back. Alright. Cleaned up our cylinder, cleaned up our crankcases. Carb's still just laying up here. That really is in my freaking way, but I ain't quite sure how to get it truly out of my way right now. The way they got this linkage set up, it's not factory. So cleaned up cylinder, put 2 bolts back in it, set up our timing wheel. Okay, I already cut that one down. Roll it back, stick this all the way forward, roll it back up. Let's see if we can get her to pop over. I don't know if it will. Ooh, that's tight. Try it again. Do it a couple times. Alright. That's what we're looking for. That right about there. Let's see what thickness that is. That's gonna be close. There's a little bit of carbon still on the top of the piston. We'll clean off. See, there we're sitting at about 28 to 30 thou. 25 thou. Perfect for me. I'm not gonna push it much less. So with the carbon off the top of the piston, yeah, we may sit around 30 or so. Check it one more spot just to verify. Let's see, we'll do it on the side down here. Then we'll check timing numbers. Alright, let's grab a screwdriver. See if we can get her to pop over. That one's a little tighter. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that one's just a touch tighter, not much. Yep, down here on the very tip, we're sitting at like 24 thou. Let's see, down here on the very tip. Oh man, down on the very tip, we're sitting at about 15 thou. Around 20 right there. Yeah, it's around 20. Really ain't getting much tighter than that. I think we'll be alright, especially with a little bit. You'll get 3 or 4 thou from your moto seal, especially if you let it tack up before you fully squish it down. So that's what we'll do. So we'll let it set up and put her down. They'll be perfectly fine. So I reckon now, let's see where zero's at. Make sure she's all the way at the top. Somewhere right in there. Zero right there. All right. Let's see where we're at. Oh man, this got a nice way to tell. Right. Right there. God, that's already sitting at 76. And 66, so we're off about 10. Yeah, 66. Right there. 76. Alright, so we're off by 10. So gotta go 5 degrees back yonder way. Take it back up to 0. Let it rest 5 degrees on this side. Wait, no. We gotta go plus 5 degrees this way. Let's see if I can get this right. Sorry, I know you are looking at me. Try that. Should end up right around 70. 72. $71, so we're off half degree. 70, call it 71 and a half. Not bad for intake timing. I reckon, let's see where exhaust is coming in at. I have to flip it around. Let's have a little bit of a crack right there. All right. So we see it right there. There we go. That's what I'm shooting for. First ray of light comes in right there. 104 or so. Should fit. Yeah, it's pretty square. First ray, right there. Yeah, about 103, 104. Not bad. Let's see. Our transfers end up at, they're always a little bit of a bastard to see. There ain't no good way to see these suckers. There we go. Looking like right. Right about there. Make sure. Still there. Yeah, first scratch right about there. Around 119, so is that 16 degrees below now? 15? Interesting. Yeah, the way these are set up, you can't hardly even tell. Coming that way, you gotta go that way. See it? Like I said, it is tough. Tough. Double check it. Right in there. Yep, about 119, 120 degrees. So that's, yeah, right around 15, 16 degrees blow down. So this must be a pretty zippy saw, probably high revving, zippy. Don't know about the torque. Wonder, that looks to be cast into it. Yeah, we may drill an extra 2 holes straight through out through here, maybe 1 out through there, get a little more room to breathe. Just got some on this side, none on this side, to where it comes, gotta come up, down, out, and come to this side for a exit. I can see over here, and then it's got a baffle over here. Man, I may try to knock that baffle out. I don't know why they put red RTV around this sucker unless it was leaking that bad. Yeah, we'll probably try and knock that out. May even throw another port in it. See if it's facing that way. We'll throw a port down in it right here, cutting back this way. If it's like that, well, let's see, we can actually set it up how it's going to be. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, that'd be fine if we put one down here. Or we could put one up top, truly. Pulling one right across there. Have it angling out back that way. Because all this one is doing is going forward. So we'll just do another port in it. I think that would help this feller a lot. Yeah, it's supposed to sit something like that. See if we can get lined up. So yeah, we can definitely do a port right up here, angling back that way, or even down and out. I think that'd be perfectly fine. And it's gonna take path of least resistance, so it'll come out the front. I think that'll wake this thing up a lot. But yeah, so numbers are about 71.5, 103 on the exhaust without a base gasket, so you're talking a degree or two difference. And then 119, 120 on the transfer that I can see. So I think it's going to be a pretty hard run this saw. Wish it wasn't as corroded as it is, but I think she'll be pretty hard running. So we will, next up I'll probably go ahead and moto seal the base down. I'm cleaning up all the carbon, the cylinder down to the base. I'll clean out the carbon out of the exhaust port. We will clean out the carbon out of the exhaust port. Ugh. Then we will motor seal it down. Then we'll pressure test it. We think I may actually have another one of these carbs laying around here somewhere. Hoping this one looks pretty rough. It's got a pretty decent venturi in it though. I don't know what it is. It's like some kind of Walbra or Tilly or something. It's Walbra. And what model? Don't really know. HDC. Oh, and we're gonna clean up that intake. I think we can get it flow a lot better. Just little things. And then pressure test it. Make sure the ignition still works. and we'll throw her back together. Hopefully we won't break we do not break the starter assembly, because that thing is not easy to find. Let me tell you, really, really, really difficult to find. It's very, very difficult. So that'll wrap this one up for tonight. Appreciate y'all watching. Hope y'all enjoyed yourselves. Learned something new about a lesser known brand, Solo. They're a German company. They made it up to the mid 2000s, and then they got gobbled up by somebody. So another one gone, but made some darn good saws from what I understand. And this one's 66, 67 cc, somewhere in there. So appreciate y'all watching. Hope y'all enjoyed yourselves. If you like what you saw, please hit that like button. Want to see more, hit that subscribe button, and we will catch y'all on the next time. Thanks, y'all.